Yo, so what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we've had some new news come out on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw the overall player ratings reveal. So they had a whole live stream on it. And guys, Kawhi Leonard, 97 overall? What? Tied with LeBron James? This is insane. Anyways guys, so I'm going to share some of these pictures with you guys and I hope you enjoy. Might just talk a little bit on it while I show you guys kind of what went down during the live stream. But anyways, enjoy the video. Guys, so we're going to start off with the screenshot. So you got LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Clearly you see LeBron's in 97, Anthony Davis in 94, and then here's Anthony Davis's personal screenshot as well. Next up guys, we got the comparison between LeBron and Kawhi, both 97 overall, which just amazes me. But anyways guys, so there you have it, both 97 overall, best players in the game, no doubt. Moving on to the next duo you see here of Kawhi and Paul George. They're averaging out at about 95 overall together, which is pretty impressive. And then we're moving on to Russell Westbrook, who just got traded to the Rockets. 90 overall, well deserved of that. And then you got the duo picture of James Harden and Russell, which those two are going to be sick this year. And then you got the group screenshot of the different duos that they've kind of released pictures on Twitter with. As you see, the Lakers have probably the best averaged overall duo between LeBron and AD, which, not gonna lie guys, that's gonna be one heck of a team to watch, especially since they picked up DeMarcus Cousins and Danny Green, and they're still adding on to their roster. Whoa, you guys thought you're gonna get this far and not get asked? How about you guys stop watching right now, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. Continuing on guys, we catch a glimpse of Rudy Gobert being at an 88 overall. This man was a defensive powerhouse for the Jazz and we look forward to watching him next season. Next up you got Ben Simmons. This man, he was unbelievable. 6'8", playing the point guard position, did unbelievable things, and congrats to the guy on his season. Now we have the Greek Freak. This man, he's the man. He's the myth. He's the legend. He is everything you could possibly ask for an MVP candidate. This dude carried the Bucks, and honestly, he played so amazing, guys. You should have watched him this season. But let's get into the next picture here. So next we got the initial release of Damian Lillard and what 2K put out on Twitter. So they start off with this question mark overall rating, and then during the reveal on Twitter, they actually revealed him as being a 92 overall, which is well deserved because Damian Lillard, another unbelievable player. 2K decided to do the same thing with Karl Anthony Towns here. Initially, they didn't want to share the overall rating, and this is just so 2K can drag out their newly released stuff. That way, they don't have to present nearly as much as soon, so they can make the game more anticipated by our fans. And you see, he comes out with the 89 overall. Didn't really change much from 19. Can only assume that his level of play has been at a steady pace, but he's still pretty good, don't get me wrong. And guys, so next up, I want to show you guys part of the live stream where they were talking about, I believe it was like the top 5, it's either top 5 or like top 10 NBA rookies. Now they didn't really go into much detail on 2K because they're trying to keep away from sharing too much news on it. But anyways, they go into detail more on the rookies themselves and how they think that they're going to play. And this is actually a live stream talk between Ronnie 2K and Chris Manning and their opinions on the upcoming season. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy. This is going to be the last part of the video. I decided not to share as many screenshots because I didn't get all of them. but there were a ton that were released during the live stream, and you can easily look that up on social media or Google. Doesn't matter, because I guarantee you there are plenty of other people out there sharing the news. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and be sure to stay tuned, because I'm going to be coming out with more NBA 2K20 news videos for you guys as more stuff does drop in. So be sure, like I said halfway through the video for a little advertisement, be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below on your thoughts on 2K20 so far, and what you're thinking or possibly hoping will be incorporated into the next game.
With the normal teams.
What do you think about the 10 on the bubble? Guys?
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty accurate. I'm going to always go with 2K. Whatever they say, it goes.
Lexus, smart lady.
I'm a company woman. All right, let's move on to the new guys of the NBA. Let's go to the top 5 rookies. And we're going to start with a tweet from the 2K community. And this guy says that they think Zion should be an 82, Josh should be an 80, and RJ Barrett should be an 80 as well. These are pretty high, I think, for rookies.
Historically, yeah, we've usually had the high-end draft pick rookies in the high 70s, and we've not strayed too far from that. But let's see.
All right, number 5, Darius Garland, 77 overall.
Yeah, Cleveland took him. He's going to be a centerpiece right away. I mean, Cleveland doesn't have a ton of talent. So he's going to have a lot of usage, and I think Darius Garland he had a lot of pre-draft hype. So I think this is a good spot for him.
Yeah, he's going to be a really great player, and I think he's a player that didn't have a lot of games in college because he did get injured. But Darius Garland's going to be one to look out for sure.
Number 4, DeAndre Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter, of course, from the Hawks. The Hawks are building something real special down in Atlanta with all their young talent, John Collins, Trae Young, etc. They're going to be a fun squad, and then DeAndre Hunter could fit right in.
Best young core, in my opinion, in the league. I think it really is. And then you add DeAndre Hunter, obviously somebody who was a defensive player of the year in college. So now you're adding a defensive beast to that team, which already has the offense in Trae. And yeah, I mean, Atlanta's going to be insane. So DeAndre Hunter going to Atlanta is a huge thing.
You think they'll make the playoffs?
Thing. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, let's take a look at number 3. I think you guys will have a big discussion on this. RJ Barrett, 78.
RJ Barrett coming to the New York Knicks was pretty featured heavily in the summer league and had a very, very bumpy summer league. There was a couple moments where he looked really good, but his shooting percentage was low. Summer league doesn't mean everything, so it's not the end of the world. But I'm sure Knicks fans out there are a little horrified. My man Constant is crying at his desk right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Knicks put together some nice pieces despite not getting that big mega star that they were all hoping for. I like, Randall going to the Knicks is, I think, a great move. And, I think RJ is going to have a really good career. I mean, I like pure scores, obviously.
Yep.
And I think RJ at first had a little bit of a shaky summer league, but finished pretty strong. So, I think he's going to add a lot to the Knicks squad.
Big 2K fan, too, by the way.
Yeah, at number 2, we've got Ja Morant going to the Memphis Grizzlies, joining that young core as well. Could be a young dynamic duo in the future with JJJ, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, they got a lot of J's on that team.
They do have a lot of J's.
That team is not going to be very good this year.
Right.
But they are really
putting
it together. No, definitely not. They're doing the full 76ers rebuild. I mean, they got multiple draft picks over the next few years. But he is a great first step. You want to get a young point guard that can play, that's your guy. So, I believe in Memphis in the next few years. I think they're really going to come back in a big way.
Yeah, and we actually talked to Ja on 2K TV, which will be out this Friday. And we talked
nice
to
plug.
Yes, nice plug there. You like that? And in addition, we talked to a lot of the rookies that came through in summer league, and Ja was one of those guys that has so much confidence in his game. I think the city of Memphis has a really, really bright future
to look ahead to, for sure.
I mean, he is a guy that has supreme confidence and really, truly loves getting the ball to his teammates, and you'll learn a little bit more about that on 2K TV. So this is kind of part of the process. You're going to notice these players aren't there on screen. We got their ratings, but they're getting put into the game. So the art teams at work
that's what we were doing in
scans
summer league, getting them all scanned and stuff.
Yeah, it's part of that NBA experience, right? You get drafted, then you're going to get scanned into NBA 2K.
All right, let's go to number 1. I think we all know who this is. Zion Williamson.
I mean, an 81, so I'm sure that's going to be a topic of hot discussion on the social medias. 81. I mean, what can you say about this guy that hasn't already been said? He's been the biggest story pre-draft since LeBron James. Actually, maybe Anthony Davis. One of those two guys. So it's going to be very exciting to watch him emerge, and we'll see if that 81 is the beginning of something really special down the road.
Yeah, and the Pelicans did such a great job of, rebuilding that team after the Anthony